The church of Saint Mary, Virgin Mary in Maadi district, and we'll be back to resume with Nile Cruise right after this.
The Virgin Mary Church in Al Maadi. There were many names for this place during history. At the beginning, it was known as Minyat al-Sudan, then Bustan al-Adawiyya, al-Martuthi, which were Greek words that mean the mother of the Logos. However, the name of Al-Adawiyya Monastery has been repeated throughout the years and is still mentioned in publications up till now. This church is further identified by the Virgin's Church of the Ferry. In fact, the recent name of that modern suburb, Al-Maadi, in southern Cairo, is derived from the Arabic word which means the crossing points. The stone steps leading down to the river's bank and believed to have been used by the Holy Family are accessible to pilgrims through the church courtyard. From outside the church, there are 3 ancient domes located at the east above the 3 altars. Then you will find an entrance which lead by a corridor to the church itself. Then to the nave which contains many ancient icons, the altar screen and an ancient well of water, then to the chapel which contains a general icon of Saint Mary. The Holy Bible, which was found floating on the River Nile by the ancient steps, and 4 caskets containing relics of saints. There is also the baptistry, ancient tunnel. There are also in the east northern building of the church ministry, which contains the conference and meeting rooms, library, audio-visual aids, church council room, and the guest room for Pope and bishops. This church contains the main thing the church built for, which is the steps used by the Holy Family. It is believed that this church has been used by the Holy Family, who were accessible to pilgrims through the church's courtyard. It is said that a miraculous nature occurred on Friday, the 3rd of the Coptic month of Baramat, the 12th of March 1976. A holy book was carried by the lapping ripples of the Nile to the bank below the church. It was opened to the page of Isaiah declaring, "Blessed be Egypt, my people," or Mubarak Sha'bi Misr. The Bible is now behind glass in the sanctuary of the Virgin in the church for all to see. After their short but all too felt stay in Old Cairo, the Holy Family moved in a southerly direction, reaching the modern Cairo suburb of Maadi, and which in earliest pharaonic times was an outlying district of Memphis, the capital of Egypt then. And at Maadi they boarded a sailing boat which carried them up the Nile towards southern Egypt. And there they reached the Muharraq Monastery, Burned Monastery, Virgin Mary Monastery, and Mount Koskam Monastery. It is a monastic complex of the Coptic Orthodox Church of Alexandria in Egypt. It is one of the oldest still operational monasteries in the world. Many Coptics hold this as one of the first Christian churches in ancient Egypt. Deir al-Muharraq. The area of the construction of the Virgin Mary Church was selected by Constantine the Great upon the orders of his mother, Saint Helena, who allegedly discovered the true cross and who asked her son, the emperor, to build churches in all areas where the Holy Family stayed in the Holy Trail. Built in the 4th century AD, the church has been renovated throughout the course of time, and it was lastly rebuilt in the 11th century before a huge restoration took place in the 1970s, noting that after the building of the High Aswan Dam, flooding of areas of the church totally stopped. The historic parts of the church now only has 3 domes and 3 altars left. It is naturally a big, attractive destination for tourists from across the world. Mohammed Abdurrahim for Nile Cruise.